Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you, thank you, thank you times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we are going to look more into the relationship between Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Jay-Z Carter, okay? If you guys are interested in readings that look more into entertainment industry, celebrities, pop culture, things like that, I've got an entire playlist already curated for readings like those, okay? It's called the Deep Dive series. So if that's more of your speed, make sure you guys check out that playlist, okay? Especially when it comes to this whole Jay-Z debacle going on, a lot of stuff going on with Nicki Minaj, okay? We've got this whole Diddy stuff unfolding right before our eyes. So I've got plenty of readings that circle more around these topics if that's more of your speed. I do love readings as well. I also offer personal readings if you guys are interested in personal readings, okay? I'm very good at what I do. Make sure you guys hit me up, let me know. All that information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, this reading is not personal. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise. It's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, we do not know these people from a dry can of paint. We do not know them personally. So please don't, take anything I say personally. If you have anything you'd like to share or add, please feel free to get in the comments. I love interacting with you guys. All I ask is that you keep it respectful if you can help it, okay? If you don't have anything nice to say or anything constructive to add, please just keep it to yourself, okay? That's all I ask. But we're gonna get right into this. I'm pretty sure if you guys tapped on this reading, then you know who Jay-Z is, you know who Diddy is, okay? Jay-Z is over there at Rock Nation. He's married to Beyonce. Then we've got Diddy. He's over the head at Bad Boy Records. Okay, he was the face of Ciroc, De Leon. He's been on for a very long time. I believe these two actually kind of came up around the same time, like early 90s, mid 90s. So these two are not too far apart in status, in age, and the interesting proclivities that they are into, if you will, behind the scenes. I don't think they are too far apart with those things either. So let's get right into this. If somebody wants to timestamp the reading, you're more than welcome to timestamp this reading for 304. I have a King of Wands, which is going to represent Jay-Z, being that he's a Sagittarius. Okay, and then on the other side, I have a King of Cups from the same deck, which is going to represent Diddy, being that he is a Scorpio. Okay, so we're going to start with a couple of oracle cards. We're going to start with Diddy's portion first. This is actually my first time ever tapping into Diddy's energy at all. So, please bear with me, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of Jay-Z's energy either. So just bear with me with this one, okay? We're going to start with a couple oracle cards. When I pull cards, in this case, regarding Diddy, this is going to be his perspective of Jay-Z at this time, okay? What does he see? What is his POV? When he talks to Diddy, when he's around Diddy, anything like that. And then it'll be the same, vice versa, when we hop over to Jay-Z's portion, okay? So let's get right into this. Spirit, please give us most clear and concise messages regarding Diddy at this time. What is Diddy's perspective? Or how does he feel in regards to Jay-Z at this time? Thank you. Engagement ring. Okay, it says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So that immediately just screams to me that Diddy does definitely see Jay-Z as somebody who he is in cahoots with. Okay, this card literally says partnership. We know they're not literally engaged as far as getting married, guys. Okay, so please don't take it so literally, but just engage in a partnership. Okay, one or two or more parties joining in relations together, okay? This is giving me more of like, again, behind the scenes stuff, the weird proclivities that these two may be into. Yeah, they've definitely worked together, and he views Jay-Z as somebody that he feels like he's supposed to trust, okay? I'm not really getting so much I trust him all the way outright, but in Diddy's perspective, Jay-Z, you're supposed to be somebody I can trust, and I hope I can trust you, okay? That type of energy. It's not so much I just trust you with everything, okay? Commitment, eternity. It seems like they have some kind of, I'm hearing the word bond. They probably like have some type of bond between one another, okay? That may be a little bit more than just, you know, business and paperwork, if you will. Let's see, why is this here? They definitely work together though. Why is this here? Okay, I like you. Okay, this card says somebody likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. Okay, and we know that, again, these people are not literally married, they're not literally engaged in a relationship, but and again, this is his perspective of Jay-Z at this time. So he could really like respect Jay-Z, or again, when they first met, probably like in the early 90s and stuff like that, had some type of affinity for him. Okay, like an admiration for him, whether that be his talent or just his business acumen. Okay. This is giving me more so like Diddy sought him out though, for some reason. And when I say that, like, sought him out, maybe for, again, like some type of business partnership or advice on how to do certain things, or maybe even Diddy kind of like gave Jay-Z certain advice in certain things, okay? Because Diddy was a label head before Jay was. Okay, Diddy's been the head of Bad Boys, again, since like the early 90s. He put on Mary J. Blige, Usher, and all of that. So, you know, he was already kind of in a high, and as far as like the hierarchy goes in the music industry, right? He was a label head before Jay-Z was, okay? So I'm getting something here like maybe Diddy sought after Jay-Z in one way, shape, or form. Not so much to like sign him. I don't know, maybe collective, if you guys know, did Diddy try to sign Jay-Z at one point? It's giving me more of like somebody to do business with, but not so much signing him under his label. I really hope that makes sense, guys, okay? I'm going to hop over to Jay-Z really quick with the same deck and see what comes out. Again, guys, when I'm pulling cards, this is going to be Jay-Z's perspective, his POV of Diddy at this time, okay? Let's see, what is Jay-Z's perspective when it comes to Diddy at this time, Spirit? Thank you. How does Jay-Z feel about P. Diddy? Thank you. Okay, Cupid's arrow. Interesting. It says, have faith, love is coming. Yeah, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. That's so weird because if you guys watch my Jay-Z Beyonce reading, I got the same card for how Beyonce views Jay-Z, like somebody that she wasn't really expecting to be partnered with, or she wasn't really expecting to meet. Okay, so the fact that Jay-Z is viewing Diddy in the same kind of light, I feel like, again, Diddy approached Jay-Z or wanted to kind of, I'm hearing the word recruit, wanted to recruit Jay-Z or something, or, you know, the way that they met wasn't something that Jay-Z was necessarily expecting, or, again, this card says hesitation. He may have been a little hesitant to meet with Diddy or something like that. And the way I have the cards set up, guys, I know it's kind of hard to see their faces, but this King of Wands, the way that I have it laid out on the table, it's just, he's just looking at Diddy. And then I have the King of Cups here, which is, you know, placed on the other side. You have Diddy just looking at Jay-Z. So it's like, I'm hearing, you know what I know? I know what you know. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. But Cupid's arrows, that makes me feel like, you know, maybe, you know, for lack of a better term right now, it's almost as if Diddy's quote unquote Cupid's arrow struck Jay-Z, okay? Again, that's why I feel like Diddy kind of recruited him or approached him. Okay, but it wasn't really something I feel like Jay-Z initially was looking to do, or his sights weren't necessarily set on Diddy the way Diddy's sights were set on Jay-Z. I really hope that makes sense, guys, okay? And I feel like he was a little hesitant about doing business dealings with him. I can't help but feel like maybe it's like Jay-Z was kind of maybe put in a predicament, like put in an office or put in a scenario where he didn't expect Diddy to be at, and he was there anyway. Very strange. Why is this here? How is Jay-Z viewing Diddy at this time? Oops. What is this? Addiction. Ooh, okay. It says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. So very interesting. This for me, Jay-Z is acknowledging that Diddy definitely has like an addiction problem. Okay, and that was already kind of revealed in like certain court documents regarding Diddy. He's had an addiction to narcotics for 15 plus years. So that's something he's been dealing with for a very long time. And this is Jay-Z acknowledging that and recognizing that. Okay, this card also says obsession, possession, and controlling. So there's something here where Jay-Z has witnessed or experienced Diddy's bouts of anger or aggression, controlling type of nature. Okay. Very interesting. It's not giving me so much Diddy wanted to control Jay-Z necessarily, and I'm hearing because he couldn't. Diddy couldn't control Jay-Z, or Jay-Z wasn't going to allow that to happen. But again, in other instances, I do feel like they've been in rooms together where Jay-Z has definitely seen, Diddy go on these tirades, whether that be, again, being very controlling, abusive, having an affinity for narcotics and drugs. Codependent. It's like he's codependent on these drugs and things like that. Okay, or it's almost, again, this is not my perspective or my personal opinion. I'm channeling and I'm picking up what Jay-Z may be feeling about him. He could feel as though he's codependent on the high that he gets from controlling and manipulating people, or again, the drug use here. Okay, this is very weird. I'm gonna get another oracle deck really quick. I'm gonna hop back over to Diddy's side. Okay, and again, guys, when I pull cards, I know some people kind of skip around in the reading a little bit, but when I'm pulling cards, this is going to be Diddy's perspective of Jay-Z. Okay, how is Diddy viewing, or how is he feeling in regards to Jay-Z at this time? Thank you. What is this? Coach? Yeah, that's what I was just saying that. Like, I can't help but feel like Diddy wanted to, like, I'm hearing the word help, but it gives me like he approached him as if it under the guise of like trying to be a teacher and help him. But if Jay-Z would have got sucked into that Diddy vortex, he would have been trapped. Okay, it says advice, obedience, and knowledge. Okay, the number 5 is on top of that card. Okay, so but this is how he's viewing Jay-Z. It's just, again, someone who's very smart. The business acumen is something that's very admirable. Not to me personally, but to somebody like a Diddy who can understand that type of narcissistic mindset. But I do feel like this, again, I can't help but feel like more of Diddy was trying to be a coach to Jay-Z, or help him, or again get him under his wing, or something, or maybe just under his label or whatever. Okay. And it's like they teach each other things, or something like that. And as the relationship grew, as they both got older and more established in the industry, it's like Diddy could have taught Jay-Z some things, whereas Jay-Z could have taught Diddy some things in other regards. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these people, I'm hearing the word groomed. It's like these people, they don't just wake up one day acting these ways, okay? Especially the depravities that we've learned about Diddy so far. You don't just wake up one day like that. So it's almost as if both of these guys I'm picking up, they've been groomed and taught this type of behavior, okay? From people like that came before them or put them on. For example, like I believe Clive Davis is the one who put Diddy on or put him in his position, okay? Why is this here? How is Diddy viewing Jay-Z at this time? A gift, okay? And friendship. So again, that's acknowledging the fact that they are, you know, in cahoots. They work together. This friendship card says team, connection, and network. Then you have loss here, okay? It says bereavement, sorrow, damage. Yeah, he's worried that this connection or, you know, the network that they've built together is about to go through some type of change or, well, it already is, okay? It's like, you know, I'm going down, you're going down too. The whole team, the whole network, you know, very interesting. But I have gift here. Okay, it says souvenir, promotion, and delight. The number 36 is on top of that card. If I'm not getting something clear, guys, I'm not going to just pretend or like make some shit up. Just if I pause for a second, it's literally because I'm trying to like decipher what it is that I'm getting here. But yeah, it's, and you see like you have a set of hands passing this gift to the other set. It's like I'm hearing pass around. It's like certain knowledge or certain ideologies or certain ways of doing business was passed down from one generation to the next, to the next, to the next. But I can't help but feel like, you know, again, Diddy may have tried to get Jay-Z under his wing, but under the guise, you know, as something special, or it was something that was good for him. But it's like Jay-Z kind of like sniffed out the bullshit before he got stuck with him. I really hope that makes sense, guys, because I feel like, I hope it makes sense, because it feels like it's not making any sense in my brain for some reason. It's very confusing. Why is this here? Let me get one more of these, please. Real estate. Okay, it says wealth, investment, and mega project. Okay, so yeah, Diddy is viewing Jay-Z as somebody he wanted to invest in because that was supposed to be like his bread and butter. Yeah, it's like you were supposed to be the one that was going to blow things up or, you know, make my label be the best in the world, create longevity, okay? Because real estate is longevity, something that lasts a while, okay? Very weird. I can't help but feel very weird about this whole energy. Like, seriously, like they were supposed to build wealth together. And then just because it didn't work, you know, like that back in the 90s doesn't mean that these two haven't worked in cahoots on other things. Okay, this card literally says mega project. So there's something here that's connected between these two that is very big, very serious. It's worth a lot of money, or it's been bringing in a lot of money. Okay, and it's about to fall apart. Very interesting. I'm going to hop over to Jay-Z's side with the same deck, okay? This is going to be Jay-Z's perspective of Diddy at this time. Thank you. This perspective of Diddy at this time, Spirit. Thank you. Loneliness. See loneliness at the bottom? It says dullness, disappointment, isolation. So he's acknowledging that Diddy is, you know, really going through it right now, sitting in that cell alone by himself, having to think and ponder about all the things that he has done. Okay, you have daydream here. Okay, and I will acknowledge it looks like a guy in a business suit staring out the window. It says optimism, illusion, and delirium. Yeah, it's like I can't. Jay-Z was like, you are crazy. You're tripping if you think I'm going to sign under you, or you think that I'm going to, you know, be subjected to you and your crazy ass for the rest of my life. Absolutely not. So if that was put on the table, like an offer from Diddy to try to recruit Jay-Z, Jay-Z was like, hell no, like in your dreams, Diddy, okay? Not happening. I'm hearing La La Land. It's like Jay-Z has seen Diddy in some very questionable, I'm hearing the word peculiar situations. This is so weird. You have stop. Yeah, literally, like he told his ass no, put his ass on ice. The number 12 is on top of this card. Okay, it says break, pause, and stagnation. And another one of these cards said it has a block. Okay, so he could be viewing Diddy as somebody who is kind of blocked his own progression, or okay, I'm getting this vibe here where it's like Jay-Z kind of like matured or grew in a sense and got out of like that party, live it up, drugs every day lifestyle. But then Diddy never did. It's like he stayed the same. Now, I'm not saying, Jay-Z is some holier than thou, he's got his shit all together. No. But more in the sense of that very reckless, like partying lifestyle. He's become a lot more private, more business minded. Whereas Diddy, he stayed on the bullshit. Okay. And it's almost as if Jay-Z could feel like, listen, Diddy, you didn't put a stop or ever change. You never grew out of that mentality that I've known you to be in since the 90s. You never grew, you never changed, you never stopped, okay, with the bullshit. So now look at you alone in a cell, like I'm hearing withdrawal. You have no choice but to withdraw from the narcotics and all that stuff. And I can't help but feel like Jay-Z would leave his ass high and dry. Like if Diddy needed help and was drowning, Jay-Z would let him drown. Like literally. Because I'm literally seeing somebody like drowning in a lake, like trying to reach up for help, and somebody else is just walking away, like looking at him like, well, I told you not to jump in the lake. Sorry, can't help you. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Let me get one more, please. How is Jay-Z viewing Diddy at this time? Thank you. Let me see. Profession. And you have live and learn. Okay. Number 27. This kind of goes back to that coach card I just saw. So it's like, again, Diddy was supposed to be the coach. Jay-Z was supposed to be the student. Okay. It says experience, training, and development. Yeah, again, it's like these people, they don't just wake up one day wanting to be fucking sexual deviants or abusive motherfuckers or wanting to abuse narcotics. You don't just wake up one day wanting to do that. These people were groomed, they were taught, they were shown the way, okay, on how to do things or how things operate, but in the industry behind the scenes. Okay, I'm getting this vibe. It's like, if you want to make it or you want to get to where I'm at, this is what you need to do. Okay, so I definitely see that Jay-Z was a student in certain ways. Again, not all things, but certain aspects. Jay-Z did learn some things from Diddy, okay? Or he was supposed to have been under his wing, because it's like Diddy wanted to really, again, take him under his wing or something here like that. Diddy was supposed to be the teacher. Jay-Z was supposed to be the student. Very weird. This is very strange. If this is making any sense to you guys so far, please leave a like in the video. It's free. I'm not monetized here on YouTube, so I can kind of just say things just freely without having to like censor myself too much. So the freest way to support the channel is just leaving a like on the video, guys. Okay. I'm gonna get into what's the tea. This deck gets a little nosy. I'm gonna pop back over to Diddy's portion real quick, okay, with this deck, and then we'll go to Jay-Z in a minute. But what's going on with Diddy? How is he viewing, or what's his perspective of Jay-Z, Spirit? Thank you. Bad reputation. Why is this here? Creativity. Wow. Okay. So this bad reputation card fell out first. So Diddy is acknowledging that Jay-Z is not, again, he's not this holier than thou, end all be all that people should be looking up to just because he kind of cleaned up his image a little bit. Because that cleanup image is not really who he is for real. Bad reputation, okay? Then you have creativity here. It says steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. So, ooh. Hmm. Jay-Z, okay. Diddy could feel like Jay-Z, like, I'm hearing stole the blueprint from Diddy or something with this creativity card. That's not giving me so much he doesn't like Jay-Z, but it's like, I feel like they've gotten over certain humps. Like maybe they've had a few hiccups in the past that they've had to kind of mow over and get over. But Diddy may feel like, again, he wanted to take him under his wing, but Jay-Z said no. He said, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm my own boss. I'm doing my own thing. And maybe at first, Diddy wasn't the biggest fan of that because, again, it's like, Jay-Z, you were supposed to be my student. You were supposed to be under me, not becoming this big mogul conglomerate that you are the way I am. Okay? So steals your ideas and copies your work. It's not giving me so much he literally stole from Diddy, like stole beats or stole lyrics. It's not so much that. It's just the quote unquote the blueprint. Okay? Took his business model and made his own thing with it, if you will, is the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay? Let's see. Why is it here? How's he doing Jay-Z at this time? Jackpot. I'm telling you, he was supposed to be the money maker, the bread and butter. It says winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. So the fact that the word unexpected is even here, and again, I had that gift card. Usually when you gift something to somebody, it's a surprise, right? It's something that they didn't necessarily really expect 9 times out of 10. Unexpected money. So it's like Diddy feels as though Jay-Z came upon this money and this billionaire status because of what Diddy showed him, or because of the jewels and the gems that Diddy may have installed into Jay-Z. Again, back in the day, like we're talking like early 90s, he took it, flipped it, and Jay-Z made himself a mogul out of it. So maybe Diddy could feel like, damn, I wasn't expecting you to become as big as me, or that wasn't supposed to happen that way, blah, 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 blah. Still kind of like, he's admirable of his work and the fact that he's grown into such a mogul. It's something he respects. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like, you were supposed to be under me, for real. Like, if it wasn't for me, or if it wasn't for what I showed you, if it wasn't for you being around me, you wouldn't have been where you're at, type of deal, okay? But it seems more or less like water under the bridge, okay? If you will. Let's see, why is this here? Wait, one more, please. Oops. Fake flexing. Ooh, acts rich. Yeah, flosses money, acts fancy. Ooh, wow. Okay, so there could be something here coming out regarding money. Dirt digging and fake flexing. I have giving money here that fell out. Okay, he could be viewing Jay-Z as somebody who, ooh, okay. I'm hearing money in high places. Either, okay. Did Jay-Z give Diddy like a loan or something? One of these guys got a loan from one another. It's giving me more so, again, with this card saying giving money, if your perspective of somebody is them giving you money, Jay-Z may have given Diddy a loan. I'm hearing bail out, to like bail him out of something one time. Very interesting. I'm hearing paper trail. There's like a paper trail of all of their business dealings that could be coming out soon. And that might kind of be one of the really big daggers in this situation, okay? And connecting the two of them. Something about a paper trail that may come out soon that connects these two. As much as, Jay-Z may try to distance himself or not attach himself to Diddy, something here is going to be brought to light regards to money that's going to prove that they are a lot more connected than just showing up at the Rock Nation brunch, okay? Basically. I'm going to get from the same deck a few cards regarding Jay-Z at this time. How is Jay-Z viewing or feeling in regards to Diddy at this time? Thank you. Love triangle. Ha! Wow, okay. it's like there's 3 people in an office setting here, again, with like some kind of money paper trail, some kind of like network interconnectedness here. It says third party, multiple lovers, and choices. So he's viewing Diddy as somebody who likes to keep his options open. He doesn't give a damn if he works with them, if he doesn't work with them. Like Diddy, again, just very messy. Jay-Z feels like he's just sloppy. Like he may have had to create distance from Diddy because, again, it's as if Jay-Z was trying to switch and change his image around to like this more, you know, black power, black excellence, you know, holier than thou, businessman, like. And again, Diddy kind of stayed on that rah, wild boy party shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird because it's like, you know, Jay-Z will acknowledge all of this, but it's like, what about yourself? It's like, it's not like you didn't have any involvement in any of this stuff. So it's like he's calling him out, but then trying to detach himself at the same time. Okay, why is this here? Boss daddy? Uninterested. Yeah, Jay-Z wasn't so interested in being up under this quote-unquote boss daddy who would be Diddy at the time, right? Okay, it says stable, rich, business owner, CEO, and big dick energy. Ooh, Lord. Okay. Why would you even know that? Wow, okay. I'm not going to get too much into that unless it shows up. Okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry. If I pause for a second, guys, I'm literally channeling here. Let me get one more of these, please. So he's acknowledging, you know, Diddy is a head honcho. He's somebody who's really big and bad in the industry. Somebody that people answer to, or like calls certain shots. Okay, it's like there's a lot of big fish to fry, but Diddy is a very big fucking fish, guys. Okay, we're talking like hands in politics, behind the scenes with business, okay, entertainment industry, but outside of music, okay, like movies and TV. Diddy's got his hands alcohol. He's got his hands in a lot of different things, and Jay-Z is acknowledging that. Okay, let's see. Why is this here? Ooh, divination abuser. Oh, wow. Okay. Again, this is coming up under how Jay is viewing Diddy at this time. So maybe he feels like, oh, interesting. Oh my God. I hate that I'm hearing this, but what I'm hearing is Jay-Z may have learned some of the spiritual practices that he's into. Okay, like ritual magic, candle magic, even sex magic here. He may have learned that type of stuff from Diddy. Interesting. Or, you know, was introduced to it. I'm not saying he never heard about it or never knew anything about it at all. But I feel like with the spiritual side of things, it's like Jay-Z had learned certain stuff, but maybe didn't think too much of it. And then when he saw it being utilized in his own career, you know, with other people who are in higher statuses than him, again, back in the 90s, I think he incorporated what he knew and what he learned from Diddy when it comes to the spiritual practices that go on behind the scenes. And it's not of the light. I'm telling you that now. Again, like more like Aleister Crowley, like sex magic type of stuff is what I'm getting here. And he feels as though that could have been a major player to Diddy becoming this quote unquote boss daddy. Okay. Wow, very interesting. Why is this here? Let me get one more, please. What should he getting Diddy at this time? Okay, I got two, but I'm just gonna keep one of them. Thief. He's a thief. He gave you Diddy as a thief, somebody who steals. And that's what I'm saying. I think he told him no or put him on ice. Didn't want to sign with him because he smelled the bullshit from like a mile away. Okay, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. He was worried about Diddy stealing from him. I was like, no, like, if anyone's gonna be a stealing or a thief, it's gonna be me. You're not gonna be a thief and steal off of me. If anything, I'm gonna learn from you, take your shit and your blueprint and make my own empire and then steal from other people. Right? But you're not gonna steal from me, Diddy. Okay, you have clout hungry here. It says anything, does anything, makes shit up and dramatic. So again, that clout hungry, that makes me feel like somebody who likes attention. They like to be in the spotlight, or they want people to talk about them, good or bad, indifferent, doesn't matter. So he's viewing Diddy as somebody who, again, likes to be like the center of attention, or who likes to party, live it up, you know, that outlandish type of lifestyle, whereas Jay-Z has become a little bit more private, a little more low-key about certain things, okay? You could view him as a liar as well. This card literally has like a little mouse, like a rat on it. He could feel like Diddy isn't gonna rat. Very interesting. Oh boy, very weird energy already. This is a lot. This isn't making any sense to you guys. Definitely please feel free to leave a comment, leave a like on the video, okay? I'm going to use the classic Rider-Waite deck, and I'm going to get into Diddy's portion first, okay? And then I'll switch decks later and then hop over to Jay-Z with something different, all right? Spirit, please give some clear and concise messages regarding Diddy and his perspective on Jay-Z at this time. How is he viewing Jay-Z? Thank you. How's he viewing Jay-Z at this time? I think that was the 8 of Wands. Ooh, wow. Okay. King of Swords. I have the 8 of Wands here. I'm telling you, if you guys saw my I think it was my Beyonce and Jay-Z reading, or my Rihanna and Jay-Z reading. That energy came out a lot, like him traveling or moving, relocating or something here. Okay, this 8 of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. It's also like a lot of communication back and forth. Okay, like emails going in and out, text going back and forth, FaceTiming, calls, whatever. If not like literally traveling or moving. Okay, things happening at a very rapid pace. I'm telling you, I think, I really think that Jay-Z is going to try to get out of Dodge, okay? You have this Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Wands is another energy of traveling and moving, okay? Relocation. And then I have this King of Swords. I don't read reversals, guys, but I am going to acknowledge that it came out in the reverse. I will flip it upright. You guys know upright, King of Swords is usually a very truthful, honest card, someone who communicates very openly. They're very straightforward, can be a little blunt sometimes, but in the reverse, this is like negatively aspected, first of all, as a narcissist, someone who thinks they know it all. Okay, their head can be very blown up, but it's also somebody who's not trustworthy. They're not honest. Again, upright, straightforward, honest. In the reverse, not so much, okay? I'm going to flip it upright just for the sake of the reading, but the fact that it did fall out in the reverse, Diddy could feel like he is somebody who's not very trustworthy. He could feel as though that if, you know, the feds or the police, whoever, were to contact Jay-Z, he feels like he would tell them like lies or bullshit them, okay? Because again, the King of Swords came out in the reverse. King of Swords can also represent a lawyer or like security, police, somebody in charge, right? A judge or a lawyer, like I said before. But I feel like in this case, Diddy is worried that he will speak, but he feels like he's not going to be honest. Again, like I said before, Jay-Z will be the type to call out bullshit that Diddy is doing, but then not talk about his own stuff and how he's connected with the bullshit that he's calling out about Diddy. Does that make sense? It's like, I'm going to call you out for stealing, but I'm not going to say the fact that I was there too, or that I was the getaway driver. It's just you. Okay, so I think Diddy is very concerned about that. That if he does speak up about Jay-Z or implicate him, that Jay-Z's just going to lie and throw him under the bus. Okay, and this Knight of Pentacles here, again, it's like an offer. I do feel like Diddy kind of presented an offer to him. And I keep getting something here about money, like a bailout. Like Jay-Z could have gave Diddy some money here or a loan of some sort to help him in a situation. I don't know. It's not giving me so much this particular situation right now, but something in the past that occurred possibly. I don't know. Knight of Wands is also a very lustful energy. Somebody who is here for a good time, not a long time. they don't really think before they act. They can be very brash, a little spontaneous, just very out there, if you will. Again, like, don't really think before they act. So he could view Jay-Z as somebody who doesn't really keep their word. Okay, then you have these two knights opposing each other. Knight of Pentacles is usually somebody who's reliable, that you can trust, right? But again, I got that earlier. It's like Diddy feels like he's supposed to trust him, but he doesn't trust him all the way. Okay? It's like, you know, you should be able to trust your husband or your wife, but I don't know. Okay? Something like that. Why is this here? Three of Wands. Yeah, he like does things to protect himself. He will turn his back on Diddy, and I feel like there's something here that Diddy knows to that extent, but it's like he's hoping that Jay-Z won't just throw him under the bus. But I'm seeing him, you know, Jay just kind of turn his back and continue on his business ventures, act like nothing is happening. Okay, even right now, you know, like Jay-Z and all of them over there at Roc Nation are very quiet. They don't say anything about this Diddy situation. Again, back turned as if they don't see shit. Okay, that's also an energy of patience and waiting for your ships to come in. Enterprise and business overseas. I think Diddy knows something here about Jay-Z either relocating and moving overseas or transferring money overseas to protect himself. I also can't help but feel like Diddy does view Jay-Z as, again, like a narcissist, someone who thinks they know it all. Maybe he views him as somebody who's very, like, again, very lustful, very sexual, who doesn't know how to keep it in his pants. That energy comes out a lot for Jay-Z, it seems like. Wow, okay, why is this here? The Sun and the Page of Wands I just saw. Okay, I'm going to keep them both. Okay, Leo energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag with this Page of Wands. The Sun is like exposure or truth or speaking up. I'm telling you, I really feel like Diddy is viewing Jay-Z as somebody who will speak up and say something possibly, but it's not going to be the truth. Or he's worried or paranoid that he's not going to be honest or share the truth. And I can't help but feel like, you know, Diddy may feel as though there's only a matter of time before you get exposed, Jay-Z. And with this Page of Wands here, it's like somebody that was under Jay-Z or somebody younger than him. Okay? Again, guys, when I'm pulling cards, this is his perspective of Jay. So when he's looking at Jay or when he thinks about him, when he talks to him, this is what he's getting. This is his perspective. And again, it's like he portrays this outer image of being this, you know, again, like Black Lives Matter. I'm doing everything because I want to help the Black community. Oh, like Black excellence. Me and Beyonce are the hottest things since sliced bread. You know, like some integral being. And that's like not the case. And I think Diddy is acknowledging that that's going to be exposed or brought to light, or someone here is going to speak up. Okay? Page of Wands is a messenger. And again, he saw him as the student, the person who wanted to learn from Diddy. Because pages are still students. They're not necessarily, you know, knights or kings. Okay? They're still in the growth stage, apprentice stage, if you will. And again, that live and learn, it's like Jay-Z was a student of his. Why is the Sun card here in the Page of Wands? He's definitely, I'm definitely seeing Jay-Z travel or move or go somewhere overseas, somewhere warm. There's a lot of desert in these cards that I'm seeing. So somewhere like, I'm hearing like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, somewhere out there, okay? Like other side of the world. Why is the Sun card here? Six of Swords. What did I... You can't make this stuff up, okay? Six of Swords, seeking refuge, traveling, moving, relocating, okay? He's seeing Jay-Z as someone who is creating distance from him. Wow. And I'm hearing Diddy say it's like, you know, no matter how much distance you create, how far across the globe you go, I'm still going to talk. I'm still going to speak no matter what. Wow. Okay. Let me get one more, please. I'm like travel overseas type shit. If not moving, then moving assets and moving money. Okay. Why is it here? Six of, oh, okay, yeah. 6 of Pentacles, and I have the King of Cups here. That's Diddy showing up. Scorpio, I'm telling you, it's almost as if like Jay-Z gave him a loan or gave him some money. 6 of Pentacles is unearned income, charity, okay, assistance, giving help to somebody, equal give and take. It's reciprocal. So again, it's like this is literally Diddy showing up, acknowledging that just as guilty as I am, you are equally as guilty. Very interesting, okay? Or I can't, again, something here about Jay-Z offering him money or giving him a loan of some sort, but that's giving me more like old. It's not really present, I don't think, but it keeps showing up. It's something significant though. Like this loan or this something that Jay-Z gave Diddy was a while ago, but it still affects their business partnerships now or something. I don't really know how to explain that in the best way because I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it is, but it's something to that extent, okay? It could have been like to cover up information or maybe even like money to keep something under wraps, to keep the truth quiet or something like that. I don't want to pick at something too much that I don't really know about, guys, but if you know more about that, please feel free to leave it in the comments, okay? I'm going to switch over to another deck, and then I'm going to hop over to Jay-Z's portion really quick, and I'm going to see what his perspective is regarding Diddy at this time, okay? Spirit, what is going on with Jay-Z? How is he viewing, or what is his feelings in regards to Diddy at this time? Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. It showed up again. I'm telling you, it's something here about money being given. He definitely gave him. Again, I do feel like, yes, Diddy did help Jay-Z in one way, shape, or form with like advice or showing him the game or whatever. But once like Jay-Z, or he was able to financially here help Diddy with something he was stuck in, a situation, I feel like he gave him some type of money here. Okay, it has to do with like something to do with partnership or I don't know, guys. It's kind of weird. This Lovers card can talk about decision making, okay, things that are like brought together by the universe, or it's just like a bigger picture here. It's not so surface level, like, oh, you need help with this, sure, I'll give you $50,000. No, it was way bigger, way more. Okay, again, that real estate card I had earlier, it literally says like mega project. Very interesting. So why is this here? Thank you. What's his perspective on Diddy at this time? 9 of Cups. And then the Empress. Okay, and it did come out in the reverse. Again, guys, I don't necessarily read reversals. I will flip them upright just for the sake of the reading. But I'm going to acknowledge that, you know, he's viewing Diddy as somebody who's kind of lost it all. I'm hearing lost the sauce. It's like you had everything and then you lost it. The Empress, male or female, doesn't matter, but somebody who's in charge, someone who's at the top of their game, you know, very stable, very secure. They don't really need or want or ask for much. You know what I'm saying? Very prosperous, very abundant. But it was in the reverse. And you have this 9 of Cups. It's in the upright. Someone who is very well decorated, very happy, very successful, you know, wish fulfillment type of card. And then you've got it in the reverse, though. So it's like, you know, I'm hearing defamed. He's viewing Jay-Z as someone who is defamed. But I can't help but feel as though Jay-Z really feels like Diddy did it to himself, which is not wrong. I mean, it's true. He did do it to himself, you know. But in the same breath, Jay-Z, you have to acknowledge that, you know, you are just as implicated in certain things that have to do with Diddy the way that he is, okay? Wow. And then the fact that he's viewing him as the Empress, male or female doesn't matter, that's just somebody that is in charge or somebody you answer to or makes the rules. He definitely saw him as somebody that he looked up to or got some advice from. Again, the blueprint, okay? It's like he took the blueprint from Diddy and flipped it, twisted it, turned it, did his own thing with it, and then he changed his public perception. He changed his image. Whereas Diddy, not so much. He continued to live in that particular, party, intoxicated, overindulgent lifestyle. Okay, Nine of Cups is also a card of overindulgence, whether that be drinking, eating too much, being gluttonous. Okay, inebriation. Cups can talk about inebriation, drinking. Okay, let's see. Oops, why is this here? I'm seeing the Page of Wands again. I'm not going to keep it, but the fact that it's showing up here again. Okay, Five of Pentacles. It's very interesting. Why is energy here? How's he viewing Diddy at this time? Thank you. The Lovers. Three of Swords just showed up. Okay, Three of Swords here. And then I've seen the Lovers card. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, it's like Jay-Z is so like indifferent to this. It seems as though he's viewing Diddy as somebody who is like, you've made these decisions on your own accord. You destroyed your public image. You destroyed your legacy with this Three of Swords. That kind of is like a loss, separation. He's really trying to like cut ties from him, or maybe even he's tried to cut ties from him. Maybe like even before all this happened, because it's almost as if these people know what's going to happen or what's coming next. So he could have tried to like end some type of contract with Diddy or end their business dealings like before November of last year, because November of last year was when everything kind of started to fall for Diddy, right? With the whole Cassie lawsuit, and everything kind of just fell like dominoes ever since then. So I feel like Jay-Z tried to like prematurely end a contract or end some type of agreement between the two of them before things got too deep. Okay, so again, it's Jay-Z trying to like save face before it starts to, trickle down to him. But it kind of already is. It's like there's nothing you can really do to like avoid the tower that's kind of on the way, in a way. So it's like you can try to clean things up all you want, but there's still a paper trail here that's already been proven. It's already been seen, I feel like, maybe from like, again, the federal government or the hierarchy of the industry. It's like it's already very well known and very well documented. So there's only so much deleting or erasing or scrubbing from the internet you can do, Jay-Z, I feel like, because the people that need to know already know. Okay, Three of Swords. It's like he almost kind of feels bad for Diddy, but then at the same time, not really, because again, Jay-Z is operating from this mindset. It's like very business minded, no emotions attached. It's like, well, you did it to yourself. These are the decisions you made. These are the choices you decided to partake in. So this is the result. I'm hearing the word asshole. It's like, why are you being such an asshole about it? I'm not saying to go, go save him. But at the same time, it's like you are equally as guilty in certain aspects. So it's like you don't really have any room to be, giving Diddy the side eye necessarily, if you will. Okay. Let me see. Why is this here? Knight of Pentacles just showed up. Again, that's like a stable offer. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles here. I'm telling you, there's something here with money that's involved. Hidden money. Again, look at that. Something from the past. Okay, Six of Cups being here. The Moon, Ace of Pentacles. There's like, I'm hearing hush money or hidden money. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Jay-Z tried to like give Diddy money to keep him quiet or to shut him up. Because again, Diddy is a lot more reckless than Jay-Z when it comes to like the public and just saying things out loud, okay? I'm hearing like, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, I will give you this, or I will make sure you have this, or you get this much equity in this deal if you just shut the fuck up. Okay? And again, this is his perspective of Diddy. So, Knight of Pentacles showing up again. Diddy definitely presented Jay-Z an offer at one point, again, from the Empress position here, someone who was a little more large and in charge, okay, who had who's already established, Knight of Pentacles is very slow. You know, that's not a fast moving energy at all. It requires a lot of patience, but it's still something that shows up anyway. It does come. But I can't help but feel like with this Three of Swords, you know, again, Jay kind of shut Diddy down very, very early on. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know, having aspirations or wanting to be your own boss, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's almost as just like, again, kind of how he did it. Literally just ripped Diddy off and took his sauce and made his own with it, essentially, okay? But this money situation I keep picking up, like the transfer of money or this paper trail, Jay-Z's trying to hide it or keep it hush hush, keep it under wraps. But I don't think it's going to really work like that. Okay? How is he viewing Diddy at this time? Thank you. How is he viewing Diddy at this time? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Yeah, look at this. He knows he's done. Eight of Swords is literally like jail. King of Pentacles. Okay? Wow. He may have tried to like, I'm hearing about like the court system. Jay-Z has a lot of influence in the court systems. Is the energy that I'm getting here. Like a lot more influence than we would ever expect, okay? Eight of Swords is like jail, confinement, being stuck in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, if not feeling very guilty, feeling very bad about something. So Jay feels very guilty or very bad about being in cahoots with Diddy. You have this Three of Pentacles that's literally like working together with somebody, or your job, being in collaboration. Okay, he feels bad about it, but he will do and say anything to make sure he's good. With this Nine of Pentacles, this kind of gives me someone who's a little selfish. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very independent. It's like he will do whatever he has to do to make sure he is independent of Diddy or not attached to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, yeah, you collaborated, but you're going to try to do everything in your power to make sure that you are by yourself and not attached to it. You're going to leave Diddy look like he's alone in this, when in reality you were behind some of these things, working together. It's kind of fucked up. I mean, I get it. You got to save yourself, but at the same time, it's like you can't call out other people's bullshit when you had a hand in the bullshit. Like, that's not even right. That's not fair. I want to look into what their relationship was like when it comes to R. Kelly. I don't know R. Kelly's birth sign, you guys. I feel like he's like a water sign or something. I really don't know. I feel like I've looked it up once, but I don't remember. If somebody, wants to leave in the comments, please feel free. R. Kelly's birth sign. Maybe a Libra. I'm hearing a Libra. I don't know, but I want to see like how these two are connected with R. Kelly really quick, okay? Spirit, please give me the energy between Diddy and Jay-Z and R. Kelly. And it's so funny because as I'm picking this up, the last card I got, or one of the last cards, was the Three of Pentacles, and there's three people on this card. So let's see. How does R. Kelly tie into all of this, Spirit? Thank you. How does R. Kelly tie into Jay-Z and Diddy specifically? How does R. Kelly tie into Jay-Z and Diddy specifically? Thank you. Judgment. Okay. This Judgment card just fell out. Okay. This is Scorpio energy. But I also get Libra with this for some reason. But anyway, Judgment card can talk about a reconciliation, forgiveness. It's also the angel on top of this card blowing the horn. Okay. Awakening the dead. So it's almost like an awakening, a calling to your purpose, if you will. But I can't help but just feel like he blew the whistle. Like R. Kelly could be a major part in him speaking, maybe like in his case before he went to jail, or in certain court documents. I feel like R. Kelly kind of blew the whistle and either he would throw these two under the bus or he did. And that can also be a major player as to why all this is going on right now, okay? Ace of Swords, yeah, because he spoke up, he told the truth, okay? It's really sad because R. Kelly, you know, he has done some extremely questionable things as well when it comes to like young women, okay? Um, but it's so weird because I'm not really getting so much from a sexually depraved place. For example, like sex magic, ritual magic, you know, uh sacrifices and using young boys' energy because that's what the spiritual teachings were telling him to do. It's not giving me so much that. It's giving me more so like a broken spirit or a broken soul or someone who didn't really know any better. I hate to say that because no, I'm not defending R. Kelly whatsoever. But in the same breath, I have to acknowledge what it is that I'm feeling here intuitively. It's not so much from a depraved space like a Diddy or a Jay-Z, again, for their, I don't want to use the word satanic, but it's what I'm hearing. These, again, divination abuser, these ritualistic spiritual practices in depraved ways. It's not the same approach as R. Kelly. I really hope that makes sense, you guys, okay? I really hope that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it, but let me see. What is R. Kelly's connection between these two? What does R. Kelly have to do with Jay-Z and Diddy, please? Knight of Swords. Again, another action card, speaking up, being very upset and very frustrated. I feel like R. Kelly could be very angry or upset because it's like, why am I, again, a perspective of R. Kelly, why am I, you know, being this, I'm hearing scapegoat. Why am I the scapegoat for everything that I've been saying or told as far as like the police or the feds, whatever, however he spoke up in his case to tell the truth or whatever, I'm being punished, but these other guys who are much bigger than me, have more money than me, have done way worse than me, they're not being implicated. Why? That's the energy that I'm getting from R. Kelly. Very frustrated, very upset with this Knight of Swords. That's also somebody who has who has an urgency to speak, rushing in to say something. They have something to get off their chest. Okay? What is this? Six of Pentacles. Wow, this is the third time the Six of Pentacles has come up, guys. Six of Pentacles, again, is equal give and take, reciprocity. Like, you are just as equally as guilty as I am. Unearned income, okay? Aid, assistance. Yeah, and it's like he could have aided. I'm hearing aided and abetted. I don't even know what abetted means. Aid and abetted. Yeah, and then he's upset because Diddy and Jay-Z aided and abetted him with these actions. Or I'm hearing, it's like they passed along and funneled the women that they were messing with right down to R. Kelly anyways. So it's almost as if R. Kelly thought he was safe because these two big conglomerates were doing the same things, but come to realize he wasn't safe, you know? And he just happened to get caught up first. Why is this here? R. Kelly, please. Ace of Wands. Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's giving me, okay, it's almost as though, I'm sorry, R. Kelly, it's like, I would have, if somebody that you passed down to me was 30 years old, 35 years old, I still would have messed with them or, you know, shot my shot with them. Ace of Wands is like sexual energy, new beginnings as well, fresh start, projects, working together. But I feel like R. Kelly would have messed with anybody that he found to be suitable for him or attractive that Diddy or Jay-Z would have passed along to him. It just so happens that the people that they were funneling down to R. Kelly were of a younger age, okay? Not legal age, unfortunately, you know? And that doesn't excuse R. Kelly at all because, yes, he knew, he was aware, but at the same time, it's like he was kind of like following the leader is the vibe that I'm getting. And again, it wasn't from a ritualistic, sexually depraved mental space for gain or for fortune, the way that a Diddy or a Jay-Z, would be looking at it. I really hope that makes sense, guys, okay? Let's see, why is this here for R. Kelly, please? What is this? King of Cups. Here's Diddy showing up again. Scorpio energy. And look, 3 of Cups. It's like you were directly in cahoots, directly in partnership, directly working with these people. And this is showing up underneath the Knight of Swords. So he could be like more frustrated with Diddy than anybody, is the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay, we need a couple more, please. The Moon and the Page of Swords. Yeah, it's like the things that we were doing behind in secret, in the dark, they're coming to light now. Page of Swords is very curious energy, okay? That's also surveillance, things that people are seeing, or things that people find out. Someone who's, sniffing around, searching for answers. It gives me this sense, I'm hearing like a sense of relief. It almost gives R. Kelly this sense of relief that some of these things that were going on behind the scenes in dark and in secret are finally being brought to light. And it's like, it's not just me, is the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, let me get one more, please. And again, Page of Swords here, that's representative of children, people of, underage, okay? Ace of Pentacles, wow, and the Devil. Yeah, it's like dirty money, dirty offers, things that were happening with toxic attachments to it, dirty contracts. Again, like sexual deviancy, depravity. Again, I'm telling you, like, Diddy and Jay-Z have some very, very strange spiritual views and spiritual practices that are ancient, like very, very old, passed down from generations to generations. And again, it's not necessarily of the light, okay, with this Devil card showing up here. I feel like they paid R. Kelly to stay quiet for a very long time, but now all of this is coming to light, and I feel like, R. Kelly feels, I'm hearing vindicated. He feels almost vindicated because people are going to finally see the truth, okay, with this Ace of Swords, that it wasn't just him, or it didn't stem from him. It comes from other people, such as a Diddy and Jay-Z, these types of acts. And I'm hearing funneling. Again, it's like funneling and passing down women who were underage to have sex with them or to pay for sex with them. Okay? And R. Kelly is like, I thought I was just having a good time. Because everybody else was having a good time the same way I was. Like, why am I being, brought to the guillotine for this? I feel like R. Kelly really wants to speak and tell his story, like, even more. I don't know if you guys are familiar, like Storm Monroe. I've seen him do like a phone interview with R. Kelly on his channel before. So shout out to you, Storm Monroe. And you can like hear the pain in R. Kelly's voice, like the sadness, the hurt. I don't really feel bad for him personally. I don't. This is not my personal opinion. Again, I'm not sticking up for him or nothing like that. But this is giving me more so like I was just going along with the ride. I thought I was safe. I was doing everything else that everyone else was doing behind the scenes. I didn't think it was that serious, but it was that fucking serious, okay? And it stems from these two, okay? Diddy and Jay-Z and others, and it's like, again, R. Kelly was kind of just the scapegoat, or, the first domino to fall, or to take the fall, if you will. Very interesting. Wow. This is very sad, guys. I don't like this energy at all. Every time I tap into Jay-Z or like Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, it gives me such a bad headache afterwards once I'm done. But I'm going to tap out of this. I'm not really getting so much. Like, it's just very obvious that they are, in cahoots with one another. They have worked together very closely behind the scenes. It's just trying to be kept under the radar. But there's already a paper trail. Like, whoever needs to know, again, the federal government, whatever, they already know what they need to know. So there's only so far you can go, Jay-Z, unless you go to some country that has no extradition laws, okay? It's like you are just as cooked as Diddy. literally. Okay, but very strange energy here. I really hope this made sense to you guys. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. If you have anything you would like to add, please feel free to get in the comments. I love interacting with you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.